What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the strategy I used to make $57,000 on a single trade. So you guys can just copy me and make similar profits this cycle. But before we get started, if you're not a member of the free Discord, please click the link in the description box below and join the free Discord. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. All right, so the way that I did this was actually super simple. Back in 2017, there was a correction in the markets. We called this the summer correction. Now, a lot of people were selling their altcoins in the summer correction because they were not expecting a big move to come in the markets. But actually, what I was doing was buying the dip in a lot of different coins during that summer correction. Now, we've actually had a very similar situation in the market today, which I will talk about here in just a second. But for now, let's talk about the strategy I used to make $57,000 on a single trade. So back in 2017, when the summer correction was happening, again, a lot of people were selling their coins. They were panic selling. They were not expecting a big move up in the market. But for me, I had money in the markets. I was buying as much as I could. And I did have some losses over the summer, of course, because the entire market pulled back. But I was putting everything I possibly could into the markets. Now, this trade right here was a super profitable trade for me and actually very, very simple. So basically what I did was I started buying stellar lumens around this area right here in preparation for a big pump. And the reason for this was because of the Fibonacci retracement tool. So over here on the left, there's this tool called a Fibonacci retracement tool. And what I basically did was I measured from the swing low to the swing high, and I was watching for this 786 level. That 786 level is a super powerful level where a lot of big banks and whales buy cheap stocks, cheap coins, whatever they're looking to pick up. The big players and the market makers, they buy that 786 level. It's often called the banker level because that's where the big money comes in, is at that 786 level. So I started buying stellar lumens down here at around the 786 level, and I put just around $2,000 in, maybe a little bit less. I can't remember the exact amount, but it was around $2,000 at this level. Now, the market did drop a little bit further here. A lot of people capitulated and panic sold because the market went lower than expected, but I held on to my position. Why? Because of this 786 level. The other thing that we're looking at here with stellar lumens was this Elliot Wave structure. You can see we have an ABC correction down, which, by the way, a lot of coins are doing this right now, or they've already done it and started to break out into their bull market. And stay clear till the very end of this video, because I do have a coin to share with you guys in this video that's very similar to stellar lumens, right about right here before it pumped. So basically, I was watching the Elliott Wave theory. I knew that this was a big ABC correction and a big market cycle, or at least that it had completed a market cycle and it was getting ready for a new one. It was a fairly big market cycle, multi-month market cycle. So I was watching for a big move coming in the markets. So because of this ABC correction down and the fact that we had completed a market cycle, we had started to go into that depression phase where the market was undervalued rather than being overvalued like it was over here, I was starting to pick up stellar lumens at that level. The other thing that I knew was that we were getting ready for a bigger picture Elliott Wave. So wave 1 and wave 2 always happens before you get a big picture wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. So I was watching that Elliott Wave theory really closely because of wave 1 and wave 2. And by the way, one of my all-time favorite strategies for making money in the crypto markets is buying Wave 2. If you can buy Wave 2 before Wave 3 or Wave 4 or Wave 5 happens, you can make a lot of money along the way up as the market breaks out into a bull market. So buying that Wave 2 is a super profitable strategy, and that's exactly what I was doing here on Stellar Lumens as the price started to go down to that 786 level. I was buying Wave 2 in preparation for Wave 3 in the market. So that's what I did. I put about $2,000 in here. And again, the market did drop a little bit lower from my initial entry, but I held on to it because I knew that the market was going to go a lot higher from that point. So I did not panic sell, even though it went a little bit lower than my entry. Now, what basically happened afterwards was a massive Wave 3, Wave 4, and Wave 5 here on Stellar Lumens. And basically, what happened here was the price went almost 74x in value. So you're talking about just a massive increase in value. Now, I didn't nail the exact top, and I didn't nail the exact bottom, and I only put a couple $1,000s in, but I actually ended up with about $57,000 profit on Stellar Lumens on that single trade. And what was so crazy about this trade was just the fact that I barely put anything in, just around $2,000, and made over $50,000 in the matter of just a couple months here on Stellar Lumens. Now, one of my other Discord members actually put, I don't know exactly how much he put in, but he actually ended up pulling over $2 million profit out of this trade on Stellar Lumens, buying the dip because I was posting in the VIP area and letting everybody know to buy the dip here on Stellar Lumens. So the strategy in a nutshell is to buy that 786 level, Wave 2, in preparation for Wave 3 and Wave 5 in the market. Because when you get that big impulse wave coming in the market, you can make a bunch of money on that super impulsive parabolic run that comes after Wave 2 is done and that Wave 3, Wave 4, and Wave 5 happens in the market. So that's the strategy in a nutshell. You just want to buy that 786 level. If it goes a little bit below, that's totally okay. That's super common in the crypto markets for it to go a little bit lower than what you're expecting on that 786 level. But then when the market turns around and breaks out and goes parabolic, you can make a bunch of money in the pump that comes afterwards. Now, it takes a lot of faith. It means that you do have to buy the dip when a lot of other people are scared and a lot of people are wondering if the market's going to turn around. But if you're willing to do that, and if you're just looking at that 786 level and buying that level from swing low to swing high of that one wave and that two wave, you're going to make so much money in the markets. It's absolutely ridiculous. So that's how I made $57,000 off just around $2,000 in the matter of a few months here on Stellar Lumens back in 2017. Now, we have a very similar setup today on a coin called SEI. It's almost identical to Stellar Lumens right now, only this is the 2024 version of what happened to Stellar Lumens. So as you guys know, we did have a big pump in the crypto markets in the beginning of this year, but then we had a summer correction. Where does that sound familiar? Just exactly like what happened to Stellar Lumens back in 2017. So what's happened here with SEI is we've had our first wave and our second wave. So wave 1 and wave 2. Now what we're watching for here in the bigger time frame is that big picture wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 that came on Stellar Lumens as it broke out of wave 2 and really went parabolic. That's where I made all that money. That's where one of my Discord members made over $2 million on a single trade, all because of buying wave 2 based on that Fibonacci level. Now, as you can see, that Fibonacci level is exactly what we landed on and bounced off of with SEI. So this is a virtually perfect setup here, virtually identical to XLM or Stellar Lumens, just exactly like buying Stellar Lumens in 2017 during the summer correction, just exactly like what I was telling people to do in 2017 when the markets had pulled back and everybody was panic selling. They were wondering, will the markets pump again? Will it go up? You know, we had this big correction over the summer. Will it recover? And it did. The markets went vertical after that. So what I'm telling you guys today is that we have the exact same opportunity on SEI and actually quite a few other coins in crypto as what happened in 2017 when we pumped and then had a summer correction and then went parabolic for that big picture wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. So this was how I made over $57,000, just around about $57,000. It was just a little bit over in the matter of just a couple months on Stellar Lumens in 2017, only investing about $2,000. Now the setup is almost identical today. In fact, it basically is the exact same thing for you guys to be able to make similar profits in these markets. So again, the strategy is buying wave 2 on that 786 level before wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 occur in the market. And if you don't know, wave 3 and wave 4 and wave 5 are very profitable in crypto because you end up getting these extended fifth waves that are even bigger than wave 1 or even wave 3. And that's what I'm expecting here for crypto in the big picture, is one of those same things to happen all over again. We have the exact same setup, the same psychology, the same opportunity in the market as what happened over here on Stellar Lumens in 2017. And by the way, you guys, this is going to be a super profitable pump, very similar percentage gain, and very similar in terms of how parabolic the market could get. So that's my little video for you guys today, how I was able to turn just a couple $1,000s into $57,000 on Stellar Lumens in 2017, and how the exact same setup is happening in the markets today. All you got to do is take advantage of other people's fear, buy the dip down here, have a little bit of faith in the future, and you guys can make insane amounts of profits in the pump that's coming for crypto. And by the way, Bitcoin is getting ready to do an extended fifth wave. So just exactly like what happened here on Stellar Lumens, where Stellar Lumens went parabolic in 2017 and basically just straight vertical, Bitcoin is getting ready to do that same thing in the bigger time frame. Of course, the short term is going to have its volatility, its little pullbacks and stuff, but in the bigger time frame, Bitcoin is getting ready to do this exact same thing. Because of that, money is going to be coming into crypto like crazy, just exactly like what happened here in 2017. We're going to have that same thing happening all over again with all your favorite altcoins this cycle. So make sure you find those best setups, those ones that are really going to make you the most money in preparation for what's coming, because we're going to get a big parabolic run very similar to 2017. So that's my video for you guys today. If you want to copy my strategy, go ahead and check out SEI, learn a little bit about Elliot Wave theory. If you want to get more hands-on with Elliot Wave theory, make sure you check out the link in the description box below and apply for the mastermind program. I'll hop on the phone with you, talk a little bit about what that program can do for you, how it can change your life, and how you guys can start making money in these markets, just like I've been able to do, and really transform and change your life. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. That's my little video on how I was able to turn just about $2,000 into $57,000 in the matter of a couple months on Stellar Lumens in 2017. That's my strategy. That's how it works. It's happening all over again, and you guys can just copy this strategy and make insane amounts of money this cycle. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. I love and appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.